Welcome to my camp.
So, why don't you just give me like a little biography about yourself?
Yeah, my name's Corey Boza. I'm 24 years old. I've been living out of state for about 4 years. I came back about a year ago, and ever since I've been gone, I've had a place. I came back, and I can't really afford anything. I mean, just to have a studio is like at least $800 a month. You know.
Yeah.
And, that's pretty much been my situation. I'm just trying to work. I'm homeless right now, and get enough to pay rent. I pretty much I don't know. I had a drug addiction for a while, and I eventually got sober, and been about 3 months clean. I actually just got out of jail, so I didn't have a job when I got out. I had nowhere to go, so I pretty much came here. I talked to a friend of mine, and he brought me down here. And ever since I've been here, it's been pretty fine. It hasn't been bad. But no, I didn't think anybody was camping here, as far as I knew, until like recently.
Well, what was like your introduction to here? Do you remember like the first day you came here?
Yeah, it was nice. I came down here. We had a fire going. We were cooking steaks and hot dogs and everything. Everybody was just sitting, having a couple cigarettes and relaxing, just chatting, having a pretty good time.
Yeah.
Decent people, Everybody here was working too, so everybody just got off work. John was here, and cops came and just told him the site was clean, but they had to go. You know what I mean? And gave us 3 days to get out.
Did they give a reason?
I think they just said we couldn't camp here. That was pretty much the only reason. They just pretty much said leave.
So, if they moved the shelter or closed it down, what do you think would happen? Do you think the homeless would disperse, or do you think it would just be more people camping out on Main Street?
I think some of the people that aren't locals would disperse, but I think for the locals, it would be horrible because there's nowhere else on Cape Cod they can get around without a vehicle. And 99% of the homeless people here don't have vehicles. So it'd be like treacherous. They'd have to be hitchhiking. It'd cause more of a problem for other towns than this town. There'd be more shoplifting for people to eat. It'd just be a mess, in my opinion. I don't see how it could work anywhere else on Cape Cod.
Yeah.
Is it hard to stay clean when you're homeless?
Oh, it's extremely difficult, yeah. Especially if you're not making enough money to, have what you need, your cigarettes and everything. It gets ridiculous, and the stress of it is incredible. You know what I mean? It's embarrassing walking around. Didn't get to take a shower today. Got a shirt I've been wearing for 3 days. It's embarrassing. People notice that it's a small area, so it's.
Now, recently, like I'd say in the last, it all started. I don't know if you read it. That woman who visited here,
yeah,
from Kentucky. She wrote like some letter to the paper saying like, "Oh, there's too many homeless here," and
yeah, I heard something about that.
And since then, there's kind of been a debate about what we do with the growing homeless population. What do you think could be done besides cheaper housing?
Well, I think that a number of the homeless situation is youth, people in their 18, 19, early 20s that aren't getting any help getting anywhere in life, and they're just sitting there getting destroyed because someone can't give them a hand and be like, I don't even know how to explain it. Just give a hand, have like more places to work. Maybe a shelter for younger people, so they're not around drunks and older people that aren't getting anywhere in life. That's a pretty unmotivating thing to see at a young age. See that because you got people out there that are drinking all the time, making a mess in public in front of kids and whatnot. But that's a select few, and they're trying to pin that on everybody just so they can get us out of here. It's really what it's coming down to. It's really a simple thing. It's just people are being assholes. It's really what it comes down to because they don't like the way we look.
You think they're kind of taking the easy way out?
Oh, absolutely. Isn't that the Cape way now? The American way?
That's nothing new. That's nothing